How does one rapidly grow their net worth? Some will say to read more books. Maybe even watch a little Netflix. Perhaps floss a little more. Hey guys, Trent here. Thanks for joining me. I'm sure some of you clicked on this video because of the clickbaity how to rapidly grow your net worth title. And don't worry, I'm not going to disappoint. I do have a strategy that I will be sharing that allows me to save 70% of my monthly income and grow my savings at a much more rapid rate than most people who aren't doing this. But first, I want you guys to check this out. Look, I know a lot of you guys are more visual learners, so I want you to check this out. In the description below, there's a link to my new blog, Wealth Smoothie. It's going to have a lot of cool stuff on it. I'm pretty close to having it built out. As you can see down here, I'm putting my new videos. I'm going to put this video actually right here under personal finance. But if you're a more visual learner, go ahead and check this out. Step number 1, you're going to want to calculate your total expenses per month. So you have to pay, your fixed expenses are probably rent, utilities, food, going out, etc., etc. Figure out exactly what you pay, and you can do this by going on to your online bank account, whether it's a website or through the app, and go back through the last month and count everything you spent money on and figure out a total number. And do that for the last 5 months, just so you can get a pretty good baseline average of what you spend per month. For example, mine's $2,200. Step number 2, figure out exactly how much you make per month. You should know this off the top of your head, but if you don't, your company should give you a pay slip so you know how much you're getting paid bi-monthly or total. Or you could just go to your bank account and see how much money is being put in. Come up with that number. Step number 3, take your total income each month, subtract it by your total expenses, and whatever number you come up with is how much money you should be saving each month on average. Of course, it can vary, but you want to understand what that number is, because whatever that number is, you then divide it by your total income, and that's your savings rate. The national savings rate for February of 2020, I believe, is around 8.2%. So see where you stack up, but you want to make sure you fully understand all of these numbers before we go on to the last and most important. Step number 4, the most important, appreciate you guys sticking with me. So when you get paid each month, you most likely have a direct deposit set up. So you get paid directly into your checking or savings account, I'm guessing. This is what you're going to want to do to maximize your ability to save. I'm guessing some of you have a brokerage account set up or an investment account. This can be done through Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Fidelity, Vanguard. Some of you may be using Robinhood. I would not advise that. Get onto an institutional platform. Hopefully you already have that set up. You're going to change your direct deposit settings so 100% of your income is direct deposited into this investment or brokerage account so that you can maximize your ability to invest. So now you're thinking, how do I pay for my life and expenses? This is where your total expense number is going to come into play. If your total expenses are $2,200 a month, which is what mine are, once a month at the beginning or end of each month, I will money transfer $2,200 from my brokerage account into my checking account so that I can pay for credit cards, Ubers, bar tabs, whatever. The remaining bit of my income is completely in my brokerage account so that I can invest it freely and maximize my ability to invest and grow it. And the reason why this system is so effective is because if you only are transferring the amount of money you've calculated your expenses at in your credit checking account, it really promotes you to be much more disciplined and you can't spend money you don't have. So I've found a lot of success with it and it's helped me grow my ability to save. Of course, I would take a look at how much your expenses are and figure out where you can lower in certain areas. But overall, direct depositing all your money into your brokerage account is a great first step to rapidly grow your savings and in return, improve your net worth. I know this method's a bit extreme, but it's been incredibly effective for me to maximize my ability to save and then grow those savings into more money through investment. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below on the logic of this practice and what you guys are doing to save your money. Just start a discussion. Also, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and give me a subscribe and more videos are on the way. Thanks, guys.